Hey guys, it's Daniel, host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back with my weekly review for this week's episode of Fear the Walking Dead Season 4. This one's going to be for Fear the Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 4, which is called Buried. So, I know, middle of the week I'm doing my review. What's up with that, Dan? What are you doing? Well, listen, I had a lot of stuff to do. Monday, I was just done. Like, I just couldn't even do a video. I had so much work at school on Monday. I was just, oh my god, I just couldn't do my review. And then yesterday, I tried to do a video, but, I was having some internet problems or whatever. It's doing it right now there, but I was having, some problems uploading and all that. So I really hope you guys can understand that. But anyway, and also though, I am dreading this review, and I'm dreading it right now, and I'm doing it because I didn't like this episode. I didn't feel like in a rush to do this video either because, personally, I thought this was actually one of the weirdest episodes of a show I've ever seen. This episode was so, unorganized, and not because they're not telling us anything. We'll get to that in a minute, but the episode felt like a mess. It just simply felt like a mess. Our characters felt like a mess at some point. Some of them, not all. I don't know what happened, or just I'm not really sure what happened with this episode that made it so stale and boring. I don't know what it is, and just not entertaining. It really wasn't. And I'm not saying you need to have every episode be boom, 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 but seriously, give us something. I mean, this episode barely did anything for the story, pushing it forward. I mean, we get to see the continuation at the stadium. We've got Madison, who, you got any relish in there? She comes out and, she's Madison, honestly, this is one of the biggest flaws about the episode for me, is that Madison is being such a pushover this season. Season 3, she delivered some guy's head and put it in a bag and gave it to a villain and just walked away. Season 4, she's in this camp, and instead of going out there and fighting and trying, she's not even, maybe at least if you can't fight, at least maybe start thinking of what you could do. No, she's not even doing that. She's just literally sitting in there taking a nap. I mean, seriously. That's just terrible. They pretty much all are. They're pretty much all in there sleeping. Because, they're not doing anything. They're not doing anything about these vultures. Season 3, Season 2, Season 1, versions of these characters, they would have gone out there and they would have done anything. I know they would have, especially Madison. The characters, they're so out of... Madison right now is so out of character. It's actually unbelievable. These new showrunners, they are doing a decent job. I'm not saying they're totally killing this show. But I am going to say they probably did kill this episode a little bit, because Madison does not act like this. She does not act like this. She's not a pushover like this. She does anything to protect the people that she loves. She was a little bit like Rick in that way, and I'm pretty sure Rick wouldn't just sit in there either, so... I'm not a big fan of Season 4 Madison. I think she's actually really weird what they're doing with her. At least one character is being himself, and that's Strand. At least him keeping the supplies for himself, that is Strand for you right there. That's Strand. That's the guy we know. He is acting the same. Absolutely loved his performance in this episode. Coleman Domingo. He absolutely did an amazing job. But, I mean, seriously, Alicia is acting the same. There are some characters that are acting the same, but there are some that are not, and Madison is a good example of that. I mean, really. I can't wrap myself around it. She's really not being herself at all. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's really frustrating right now what they're doing with her. Now, we do have the now stuff, which I do want to get into a little bit, but I want to also talk about the stadium stuff. So, she sends out, pairs, pretty much. We have Alicia and Naomi. Naomi tries to take off like a million times. And I did like that thing where Alicia's like, I tried to leave once and it wasn't, the best thing ever. So that's something right there. So she kept saying the stadium's not going to last. And they're at this water park. They're going up the slide. It felt very playful, but I did like it, for the majority. I thought that was actually probably one of the best parts of the episode. The most intense part. The most intense part of this episode. Can you believe it? The most intense episode part or the most intense part of this whole episode for me is when Naomi fell down the slide. That's pretty bad. I mean, come on. When Naomi fell down the slide, I was like, oh my gosh, she's going down. She's falling down the slide, and then Alicia goes down too, and they fight this walker, and then they go back up. That part was the most intense for me. Out of the whole thing, out of the whole episode, that was the most intense part. Are you actually kidding me? That should not be the most intense part of an episode. It really shouldn't. So you had that. Then you also had Nick and Luciana. They flipped the page or whatever. And Luciana's like in the now when she's being recorded. She's like, I never should have done that. And it's just the mystery. I like it. Okay, I support the mystery of like, oh, what happened here or what happened there. I think that is some amazing writing. At least they got one thing right. No, they didn't, because I don't want to make it sound like it's terrible. It's just that it's been going on for so long that people are going to give up on it. They are. Next episode is a John episode. You're not going to get any answers there either. People are going to get sick of the mystery stuff eventually. You can't stretch this out to 6 episodes, which is actually exactly what they're going to do. And probably until the mid-season finale. So I just really think this is some dumb writing. I mean, keep it a mystery for at least about, a couple episodes. But you shouldn't drag it out to a half season. I don't agree with that, and I think that's some poor writing. Also, just because they don't want to show it right away, because they're like, oh no, we're saving the good stuff for the mid-season. No. Show us good stuff. You don't have to wait for the special moments. I hate when shows do that. And honestly, I do. When Walking Dead, the premieres, the finales, those are your big moments. At least Walking Dead has an episode like 3 of season 5 where Gareth gets killed and it's this like huge moment, something like that. At least they have that. Fear the Walking Dead, I'm noticing the premiere, the finale, the mid-season finale, the mid-season premiere. That's all. Those are the special moments. Give us some special stuff in the middle, because aside from Nick getting killed, okay, take that out of the equation. Dumb way to kill off a character. I'm sorry, I still don't agree with the way they killed off Nick. You kill off Nick. I think they should have expanded it. Nick dying, like they did with Carl, a memoriam, episode. Really sink it in and just give him one last goodbye. No, they kill him off in 3 seconds. It's just, you can do those surprising deaths, but you can't do that when you're, when it's a big character like that. You can't do that. That's pretty much like as if you shot, you shot Daryl right in the face and that's it, You need to, flesh out those kind of deaths. If you kill off a character like Morales or, Sadiq, or just some of those background characters, or just like some random savior, yeah, do that. But kill him just right then and there. Don't do this right away, death like they did with Nick. That's just dumb. Really dumb. I just think that was just, I still can't believe they killed him off that way. But, because, if you want it off the show, you have to find a decent way to kill him. But that's like the worst thing you could do is a right away, boom, he's dead type of thing. Really take an episode and sink it all in, Take it in, They didn't do that, So, the mystery's still going on. Strand keeps supplies for himself. And, of course, we find out that actually Naomi is Laura. So that's going to be a cool development for the next episode. So, decent. I want to hear your guys' opinions now about episode 4 of Fear the Walking Dead. Probably the worst of this season so far. However, I still am hyped about it. But I'm finding myself still at that season, almost around season 2 right now, where I'm like, I'm enjoying it, I'm not. I'm enjoying it, I'm not. You know, that's where I'm at right now with Fear. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Are there any of you guys that liked the episode? Leave that down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.